Ladies and gentlemen, and for all those fans of winter solstice, welcome to another episode of Pounds Firearms. Today we have a pistol from a viewer. Yes, that guy, yep, that you right there, sent me in a pistol. This is his everyday home defense gun. He actually just bought it. Doesn't get to the round, or doesn't get to the range much, and figures since it was brand new, and he doesn't get to the range. He's an old retired police officer, so he doesn't walk around much. Got a couple knee replacements, whatnot. So he doesn't get to the range. He's like, hey, you know, do you want to go ahead and shoot the first rounds through it? I was like, absolutely. And yeah, so he tells me it's a Sig. So he sends it over to me. I get it, and yeah, to my surprise, it is a Sig P320. Before I get too far along here, magazine's empty. Go and check that out here. There's nothing in there. We are clear. Yeah, so it is a P320, but this one is in a 45 ACP, which is kind of weird. Kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't realize P320s also came in 45, so always learning here on Pounds Firearms. So yes, this is a P320 in a 45 ACP. I'm used to FNs, when they change calibers, they just change the model number. Like you got the 509, which is a 9mm, 502, which is a 22, 510, which is a 10mm, 545, which is a 45, and yeah, a Sig, I guess, keeps the same model numbers, just changes the caliber, which I'm kind of curious because I'm pretty sure it's going to have a wider slide and everything else. So I don't think it's going to work on P320 9mm holsters. Maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah, we'll take a quick look through this, and then we'll head off to the range and take the first couple of shots. So yes, we are clear. It is a Sig Saur P320. It does have night sights. These do glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. They look all right. Nice and big. Sight over bore is pretty huge on this thing, if you can tell there. Sorry about the sun. It literally is winter solstice today, so this is the lowest the sun's going to be. So every video going forward here for the next year is going to be, well, yeah, for the next year is going to be more sun, higher sun. We do have right side magazine release. We do have ambi lock, slide release. Do have takedown lever on the shooter's left. A small beaver tail here, some really good texturing. I do like the Sig Saur's sandpaper or whatever you want to call it texturing. I do have a P365 that I'm a big fan of. So yeah. All right, let's look at the back here. Looks like maybe we have some. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Sig P320s. I know it has the trigger modules that you can swap out here, but let's go ahead and take the sucker apart here and let's take a look. Lever goes down. Yep. Takedown lever goes down, it looks like, maybe. Just being a wimp, yeah, I was being a wimp. Hit the lever goes down, release it. Oh, no trigger pull needed for this one. There we go. So we'll take a look at the frame here. As you can see, this still has factory grease here, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so these are supposed to be the whole trigger module. Yeah, you can see the factory grease everywhere down there. Sounds kind of hard to see it, but it's there. I don't know how to take the trigger modules out. So with my P365, there's a pin right about here. You pop that pin out and then the whole module comes out. So I don't know how it works on this one. Not that I have any other frames to switch it to, but yeah. So I do see it says inside there, inside one of the trigger bars there, talks about where it's made and stuff. So that's probably where all the magic happens there. Cool, so that's the frame, pretty basic. It is kind of a smaller frame here, so I didn't put the magazine the first time around here, so we'll when we put it back together, I'll show you. I do have double X hands. My pinky does kind of hang off of it. But yeah, so take a look at the slide here. So here's your recoil spring. Barrel. Barrel's got some factory goop on it still. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's never been shot. So there you go. So here's a P320 in a 45 ACP. Seems pretty basic, right? We won't take it apart this time around. We're just showing off what it looks like when it's factory new still here. So, all right, we'll go ahead and put it back together. I wasn't planning on doing any weights or trigger pull tests or anything like that, since it wasn't really an official unboxing, because it's not my gun. But if you guys want that, let me know, and I'll see if I can have this sent back over to us here. So put this guy together, maybe. There's something wrong here. Spring seems to be lined up. Let's try it again. There it goes. Lock it, latch. Function tech. The trigger. Let's take out that trigger here. So, it's gonna be kind of hard with this light. But we'll do it with the opposite hand here. So, trigger, I think, you know, it's okay. So there's the play. There's a wall. That wasn't too bad. See if we can play with the reset here. Try with this hand. Wall went off. Yeah, so back to the starting point. And it's not too bad of a trigger. It's kind of an aggressive curve on it. I got fat fingers, so I'm touching the top up in there, the top of the trigger guard and the bottom of the trigger, so it really cups my finger in there. But yeah. All right. Put the magazine in here. So I do have XX hands. This is with, I think this is a 10 round magazine. I think this is capped at 10 for Colorado rules. So that's what it is without a 10. I personally, if it was my gun, I have big enough hands, I would probably want some sort of base plate, because my pinkies are hanging off of it, or my pinky is hanging off of it. So there's how it is from the left side, right side. So yeah. But all in all, it's a 45. It's in God's caliber, right? Can't go wrong with that. All right, so the next step here is I'm going to shoot this guy off. So, why don't you guys follow me over to the range, and we'll take the first shots. See you over there. Hey guys, welcome back to the range. We are going to try out this P320 in 45. Got excited. I didn't realize that P320s were in 45. So I think this is a Colorado 10 round mag. I see 9 here, so well, we'll let your handful. Won't put too much of this thing. It's brand new. It's probably not with the Sig. It's pretty good. So we're gonna make sure it functions, and we'll have some fun with that pistol. Yeah, I think 10 is the max. All right, so it does hold 10. This thing is whack here, so no safeties, no nothing. Oh. Oh. Wow. Woo. That first round's heck. Maybe it's not a 10 round magazine. That'll count at 10. All right, here we go. So P365, there's no safeties, rounds in the chamber. Don't really see round indicator, so we'll just pretend. It does have some pretty decent big sights. Trigger is just okay. All right, first couple shots, here we go. Tell you what though, I'm a big fan of these sights though. They're pretty spot on. It's easy to pick up the target. Yeah, that was nice. You know, we'll just do 10 more. Sorry guys, we're doing 10 rounds. So they're not really precision sights. They are, you saw it on the tabletop review, they're big fat suckers. So we were only at 10 yards maybe, so that's not too big of a problem. Stepping back to 50 might be a problem. So we'll see. I had problems pulling it back last time with 10. I have 10 in here. We'll see if it just locks in. Yep, not a problem with that. Cool, so we'll see if we can speed this up a little bit here. I'm not the best shooter in the world, so we'll see, but you know, that one hit me on top of the head. Maybe 45s just eject funny. the spent round hit me on top of the head. Yeah, already seen some early wear there. Cool, it's locking open. Yeah. You know, this thing's got some decent kick, but it's not as bad as I thought it would have been there. You know, we'll do 5 more. It just feels big. Like everything about it is big. So I thought it was just gonna be, I got big hands. I got double X hands, so it's not a problem as far as size wise. It just feels like a bulky gun, like something like this to try to conceal carry. I don't know how well it would work. I'll go and lock this down here. But outside the waistband probably wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, forgive the holiday attire. It's almost Christmas, if you saw that. But yeah, we got 5 more here. We'll just see if we can finish this off here, see if we can hit one of each of the targets. Now that was my fault. I was playing with my support hand this time, and I thought I was here, but I think I was pushing too hard, and I think I prevented the slide from doing something here. So let's see where we're at. So it ejected, it was trying to load. So like I said, I think that was my fault. I thought of it too. I was like, man, my thumb feels like it's in a different spot. So we'll see if I can move my thumb back down here. There we go. Huh, I can't tell whether they're ejecting. I wasn't paying attention, but that one hit me right in the arm. It's almost like these are ejecting straight up too. I had a problem with the 1911 shooting straight up, so yeah, there we go. All right, guys. So this is a P320 chambered in 45 ACP, which is a first for me. Glad you guys got to watch this. So we'll head back to the bench here. We'll go ahead and do a field strip, take a look at it, wipe off any residue that happened out of 25 rounds, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we'll see you back at the bench. All right, guys, welcome back. Yeah, P320 in the Lord's caliber. I'll just show you guys that she is locked or cleared. Nothing in there. Excuse me. Yeah, P320 in the Lord's caliber, 45 ACP. You know, my amateur no frills review of this, you know, I mean, it was just, I mean, it was a 45. It's okay. I mean, it's a 45. I don't think there's anything special about it. There's nothing that hits me as, oh my gosh, I have to go pick one up today. So it was fun. I mean, 45s are always fun to shoot. They kick like a mule, and they usually do a lot of damage. So there's tons of variations out there. Yeah, you know, I'm an FN fan, so I'm still sticking with the FNX 45. But this is probably half the price of the FNX 45, so I totally understand the market that P360 or Sig Saur is going for. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we only put, gosh, I already forgot, 25 rounds through it. So we're gonna go ahead and just take her out, see what we think. Yep. So that's a little bit like, don't see the cargo. Oh, you got to do. Try to here. That's a little bit. Wipe down a little bit here. Oh, right on the extractor rejector. I was gonna extractor rejector. Yeah, this thing is he's got. He's good out. So nothing too wild. Here's the extractor. Got this part and watch. Give a lot of loops, make sure. So we're gonna do that. I mean, that really helps. That was just from factory. Go. Girls, okay. So we're gonna start here. Yeah, not much of that. Just you know. Okay. We'll jump it. Another girl. Let's do that anyway. Fortunately, we'll after that. A little bit. Not exactly what's in there. Let's see here. So, a little bit there. You know, it's crazy with the real things. I think it's fine. Not an issue. We'll do the real quick. Does that work? Do the rails. We will. It's on barrel. I don't think it's deep. Not 25 rounds. It's a huge pocket around. Okay, feet up real good. Like that now. Cool. Down there. Well, this brings a little bit of juice. Alright, so I'm just on the rails. Let's make sure that. See on there? Let's put over picture. There we go. Now they're dripping all the way down the rail section. Still has some factory goop, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Yeah, let's give me grief last time here is. There it goes. I don't know what the trick is to line them up, but sometimes it doesn't always line up. Function check. Yeah. Yeah, there's juice coming out the rail, so yeah, we got some juices flowing. All right, well there we go, guys. That is the Sig Saur P320 in the Lord's caliber at 45 ACP. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think. Did you know there was a P320 in a 45 ACP? If you knew that, do you own one? If you don't own one, what keeps you from owning one? Why would you pick something else over this? Or why would you pick this over something else? Let me know in the comments, guys. Again, thanks to that guy for sending this over and letting me break it in for him. Go ahead and subscribe. We already tried the like thing. Like doesn't work. But go ahead and subscribe, guys, if you want to see plenty of other useless videos. And maybe we'll start introducing some of the characters on my arms. I started to and then kind of lost interest. But yeah, maybe we'll go over some tattoo characters or something. All right, guys, this is Pound for Pound's Firearms. Signing off.